Jai Sriman Narayan.
Go ahead.
Chapter 8, shloka 2, next 4.
Chapter 8, Sloka 2. Chapter 8, Sloka 2. Adhyagnya katham kotra. Chapter 8, Sloka 6. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam. Chapter 8, Sloka 10. Prayana kale manasa chalena. Chapter 8, Sloka 14. Ananya cheta satatam.
Jai Sriman Narayan.
Chapter 4, Sloka 8. Wow. Chapter 11, Sloka 33. Now that we have done,
I'm going to introduce the Avadhanam prakriyas to all of us. I know this is probably new for many of us to witness someone chant Bhagavad Gita is one thing, but ask questions in a different permutations and combinations. You need to be able to master all 700 in a different varieties, from back, forward, from the middle. And this is how it came through the Vedas, right? Shruti, Smriti, Purananam, that is how it was organized from the universe. The Smriti came from the universe, and that is the way in the Gurukul, our ancient scientists or the gurus, they used to give this knowledge to them with the memory. So we started with the memory process, and people would ask me, why did you start with the memory process? But that is how Sanskrit shlokas, when you know the memory, then getting to the next level of understanding the meaning is easier. So we'll witness how the memory works today, and we'll talk about why it is important. I will introduce the first prakriya. There are different prakriyas. It goes, the prakriyas become much more difficult as you're going to ask is chapter number and shloka number, which means I'm going to ask an example chapter and example shloka. Yes, you can ask the question.
Yeah, chapter 13 and sloka 14. 14.
Chapter 13, shloka 14.
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितं असक्तं सर्वभृत्यैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्ता.
Right.
Yes, so that's the next prakriya. So if all of us are done, okay, one last question for this prakriya, then we'll announce the next prakriya.
Chapter 18, Sloka 47. It has the same first line in two different chapters. I just want you to tell me what is the first one from the 18th chapter, and tell me the number that what is that related in another chapter.
So chapter 18, 47 is Sneha Swadharmo Vigunaha Varadharma Swarishita Swabhavaniyatam Dharma Durvan Apnoti Kilvisham. And the other one is chapter 3, chapter 35. Sneha Swadharmo Vigunaha Varadharma Swarishita Swadharme Nidhanam Shreya Varadharmo Bhayavaha.
There are two shlokas that starts with the same first line, and Avadhani was asked to recognize that line from a different shloka in a different chapter, and he was able to recognize. So we'll move on to the next prakriya. The next prakriya is going to be, you will ask the beginning line of a particular shloka for a chapter. So again, for those of you who have Telugu books, you're going to ask half of the first line, not the entire line. You ask the beginning line of the shloka. Avadhani must recognize where that comes, which chapter and which shloka, and recite the entire shloka.
Can I ask?
Yes, yes.
I will start with the light way. It's a more renowned sloka. Karmanye vadikaste ma phaleshu kadachan.
Chapter 2, Sloka 47. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि.
Manmanava Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskura.
Okay, so with Manmanava Madbhakto, there's 2 shlokas that start with this line. Chapter 9, shloka 34. Manmanava Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mame Vaishyasi Yuktvaevam Atmanam Madparayanaha. And chapter 18, shloka 65. Manmanava Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mame Vaishyasi Satyam Te Pratijane Priyosi Me.
ఇంత చిన్న వయసులో ఇన్ని శ్లోకాలు ఒక శ్లోకం నేను మాటల మధ్యలో ఒక మాట అనుకుంటూ వచ్చాను. చిన్నప్పుడు తెలుగు చదువుకున్నప్పుడు చాలా పద్యాలు నేర్చుకున్నాం. వేమన పద్యాలు కావచ్చు, సుమతి శతకాలు కావచ్చు, చాలా బాగా నేర్చుకున్నాం. కానీ ఈరోజు ఒక్క శతకం గుర్తులేదు. సో ఒక్కటి కూడా అంటే పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద లైఫ్ వేరే రకంగా అయిపోయింది కానీ నేర్చుకున్నది ఏది గుర్తులేదు. బట్ మీరు అక్కడ ఇంతమంది ఆడియన్స్ ఏ క్వశ్చన్ ఏ పేజీలో ఏముందో అని చెప్పేసి ఏ శ్లోకం అడిగినా కూడా మీకు చెప్పడం అనేది భగవంతుడు మీకు ఇచ్చిన వరం. అది తల్లిదండ్రుల నుంచి వచ్చిందా లేకపోతే మరి మీరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందో కానీ తప్పకుండా మీకు అలాగే మీ తల్లిదండ్రులందరికీ కూడా నిజంగా ఇలాంటి వాటిని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాలి. ఈ స్కిల్స్ వెరీ రేర్గా ఉంటాయి. ఈరోజు రేపు అందరూ ఇంజనీర్లు కావచ్చు, డాక్టర్లు కావచ్చు, బట్ ఇట్లాంటి ఈ శ్లోకాల మీద కావచ్చు, భగవద్గీత కావచ్చు, ఇలాంటివి రియల్గా మనం ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. అందుకే నాకు చెప్పగానే శ్రీధర్ గారు చెప్పగానే వద్దామని చెప్పి రావడం జరిగింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ అండ్ కంటిన్యూ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్.
Move on to the next prakriya. The next prakriya is going to be asking a last line of a shlokam. Saying the first line is easier. So anytime we say twinkle twinkle little star, anybody can say where twinkle twinkle little star is or Baba Black Sheep is. You would never know what the last line of that rhyme is. You would never recognize it. But here Avadhani has memorized it that way as well. You can ask the last line of a particular shlokam. He'll be able to recognize the chapter number, the shloka number, and recite the entire shlokam for us. Dehe deha bhrutam vara.
Chapter 8, shloka 4. Adhibhutam ksharo bhavaha purushaschaadhidaivatam adhiyajñohamevatra dehe deha bhrutam vara.
That's the right answer.
Shasvatam Padam Avyayam.
Chapter 18, shloka 56. Sarva karmanyaphi sada kurvano madvyavasrayah matprasadadavapnoti sasvatam padamavyayam.
That's the right answer.
Sa Mahatma Sudurlabaha.
Chapter 7, shloka 19. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudevas sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabhaha.
That's the right answer. We're going to be asking a chapter number, a shloka number. It is easy for the prakriyas. We want everybody to participate this way. You don't have to chant the shloka. It is easier for all of us to participate. You ask a particular chapter and add a number to it. I request a single digit. For example, chapter 6, shloka 6 plus 3. And Avadhani will answer chapter 6, shloka 6, chapter 6, shloka 9, and answer the shloka, chapter 6, shloka 12. We'll answer 4 iterations that way. Okay? And I request that you chant it a little bit slower so that it's easy for us to Alright, so I'll start this prakriya. Okay. Chapter 5, shloka 12 plus 5.
Chapter 5, shloka 12. Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva. Chapter 5, shloka 17. Tad buddhayastadatmanaha. Chapter 5, shloka 22. Yehi samsparshajah bhogaha. Chapter 5, shloka 27. sparshan krutva bahirbahyan. Chapter 5, chapter 6, sloka 4. Sanniyam yen, chapter 6, sloka 4. Yada hi chendriyartheshu.
That's the right answer. Chapter 14, sloka 14 plus 3.
Chapter 14, sloka 14. Yada sattve pravriddhetu. Chapter 14, sloka 17. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. Chapter 14, shloka 20. Gunanetanati tyatrin. Chapter 14, shloka 23. Udasinavadasino. Chapter 14, shloka 26. Mam chayo vyabhicharena.
That's the right answer. We can move on to the next.
Chapter 6, Sloka 16, minus 2 plus 6.
Chapter 6, sloka 16, minus 2 plus 6.
Chapter 6, Shloka 16. Natyas natastin logosti. Chapter 6, Shloka 14. Prasantatma vigatatihi. Chapter 6, Shloka 20. Yatro paramati chittam. Chapter 6, Shloka 18. Yada viniyatam chittam. Chapter 6, Shloka 24. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman. Chapter 6, Shloka 22. Yam labha cha param labham. Chapter 6, Shloka 28. Evam yunjan sadatmanam.
We'll move on to the next prakriya.
Excellent.
Okay. Next prakriya has to be someone who has a laptop or, example, shlokas were prepared, because this is going to be advanced prakriya where an avadhani will be asked a particular aksharam. For example, what are the shlokas that starts with an aksharam pa in chapter 14? And he'll be able to recognize that and chant that shloka. Or what are the shlokas that starts with the in a particular chapter? He'll be able to recognize and chant those shlokas.
How many times? 99. Nya comes a total of 8 times in Bhagavad Gita. In chapter 5, it comes 2 times. Chapter 5, shloka 3. Nyeyasya nitya sannyasi. Chapter 5, shloka 16. Jnanena tu tadajnanam. Chapter 6, shloka 8. Jnana vijnana truptatma. Chapter 7, shloka 2. Jnanam teham sa vijnanam. Chapter 9, shloka 15. Jnana yajnena chapyanye. Chapter 18, shloka 18. Jnanam jneyam parijnata. And chapter 18, shloka 19. Jnanam karma cha karta cha.
Are they all the right answers? Okay. So, notice that the Avadhani has went through all 700 shlokas and was able to recognize the shlokas that starts with Jna only. So like that, all the 56 aksharas have, he is able to recognize in each chapter. And that, I think, is another extraordinary ability and requires a lot of effort to get to that level. And I would request anybody else who wants to ask a question.
Cha comes 5 times in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In chapter 4, it comes 1 time. Chapter 4, shloka 13. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam. Chapter 6, it comes 1 time. Chapter 6, shloka 34. Chanchalam himana krishna. Chapter 7, it comes 1 time. Chapter 7, shloka 16. Chaturvidha bhajante mam. Chapter 16, it comes 1 time. Chapter 16, shloka 11. Chintam aparimeyam cha. In chapter 18, it comes 1 time. chapter 18, sloka 57. Chetasa sarva karmani.
So the right answer here. Notice he has to go to each chapter. He must know if this particular chapter has cha in it or not, and then move on to the next chapter, be able to say it. Right?
Krishna Nama. Any Krishna Nama, and Avadhani will be able to recognize it and chant that shloka. You can ask the question. Where does Ananta Rupa comes from?
Ananta Rupa in entire
Ananta Rupa means one with limitless forms, means he can appear in any form. And it comes one time in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and that's in chapter 11. Chapter 11, sloka 38. Tvamadidevaha purushah puranaha tvamasya viswasya param nidhanam vedhasi vedhyam cha param cha dhama tvaya tatam viswamananta rupa.
So Partha in chapter 2.
Okay. Partha means son of Pritha. It comes 42 times in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And in chapter 2, it comes 7 times. Chapter 2, sloka 3. Klaibyam masmagamah Partha. Chapter 2, sloka 21. Veda vinasinam nityam ya enamajamavyayam katham sapurushah Partha. Chapter 2, sloka 30. Chapter 2, sloka 32. Yadruchaya chopapannam swargadvaramapavritam sukhinah kshatriyah Partha. Chapter 2, sloka 39. Esha te bhihita sankhye buddhir yoge timam shrinu buddhya yukto yaya Partha. Chapter 2, sloka 42. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadantya vipaschitaha vedavadarata Partha. Chapter 2, shloka 55. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Partha. Chapter 2, shloka 72. Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha.
That's the right answer. Yes. We can also say big numbers, right? So now we're saying chapter 6, shloka 35. That has a big number because it's 700 shlokas. So if you ask him 358, he'll be able to recognize that chapter and shloka. Or you ask him 624, he'll be able to recognize the chapter and shloka. But for that, we should know where that chapter and shloka is also.
We don't have a cumulative number in the books.
Yeah, the books doesn't have a cumulative number. And yeah, I know that's a difficult prakriya for us to ask right now.
You can verify also.
I know, verification is difficult. If you're
Yeah, you
able
can
to
ask
ask,
one.
absolutely.
690.
690 is chapter 18, shloka 68. Yaidam paramam guhyam.
Yeah. Oh, he only says the first line of that shloka.
That's fine. We know 700, so we can go 680.
Yeah, yeah, going back to the easier. That's a bit easier question.
Still awesome.
I'm very fortunate this is not my first one. This is my second one to listen to him. Always you admire me. I want to congratulate Anirudh. Not, Anirudh is learning, but I want to congratulate both his parents, especially. Not only his learning, especially his mom bringing to our community actually, to our Telugu people and Telugu kids. There is a lot of kids are learning, especially in Bay Area. We are fortunate they are in my city and they are promoting, and if anybody are interested in other areas, please reach out to her. I'm pretty much sure she is going to help our community. Thank you, Nana. మన సనాతన ధర్మం మన పిల్లలకు నేర్పుకుంటే what I feel is always what we learn from without learning we learn so many things from our parents, but here and grandparents here they don't have that opportunity to learn from grandparents. But I hope we will divert all our kids to our Sanatana Dharma. It is going to help in their future life. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
was just asking him if to speak whole thing in Telugu if he understands it. But to his benefit, I'll probably talk a little bit in English so he understands it. First of all, I'm so proud of you, Anirudh. He is actually my nephew. Me and Kolli are cousins. So proud to have you in our family. One thing that I want to let you know is you being here out of 15,000 people out there, really it might look and sound like you're an odd man out, but please know that you're the chosen one. Okay? It's not something that you just get by yourself. No matter how hard you work, you're blessed, you're really blessed. Keep it that way, keep our culture going, and encourage your friends to get into this kind of activities. I know that you're very active and aggressive in other areas too, which I really love to see you in those things too. But this is something that not everybody gets it. And obviously, as I don't know your name, but as you said, the credit goes to, most of the credit actually goes to the parents too. Not specifically for my cousin, but for her. Because I know how much effort she puts in there. And he just drives people around, I guess. So, having said that, Anirudh, keep it going. I've been telling you for the last few years, the next step is the meanings, right? So hopefully in a year or two, okay, we'll get to the meanings. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here.
First and foremost, thanks for TANA for organizing such a wonderful event today. I sincerely appreciate that bringing such a wonderful talent is presenting for us in the spiritual journey. I would sincerely request each and everyone to stand up and give a standing ovation to Anirudh. Please. It's such an honor for me to see such talent. I'm from Oman, Nebraska. We also do Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. In that use, we also try to chant to the kids. It's getting hard for us to retain the kids for every year. They come for 1 or 2 months and then they go off. But the talent, the persistence that you have, Anirudh, keep it up, man. You did a wonderful job. I'm very proud of your parents once again. Thank you so much.
Anybody else want to add some more words? Blessings?
First of all, congratulations, Anirudh. And I'm very fortunate to attend this one. Unfortunately, there are not many people, but I hope this hall is full of people to see this program. And I'm fortunate that he's my friend's son. And this is my second program. I saw his first program in YouTube when Kolli sent me his one with the Chilajira Swami performing 4 kids in front of Chilajira Swami. And this is my live one. I'm very, I don't know what to say, but thank you very much.
Thank you. I actually put him in the spot. I mean, with a group performance, it is one thing, you can rely on someone next to you, but doing it yourself, that's what I actually learned from him also, where there's no stress that, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because it's difficult, so many things come, and I have to be honest, I stress out, I'm like, will he be able to answer, will he not? But I think he actually believes. The first time he performed, people asked him, what made you sit there? He's like, I have Acharya's grace, and I think that's how I was able to say it. So I asked him to, he's only 12, and I hope he has that, and he continues to believe that it's the universe that is making him do it. It's not the doership that he gets. I really thank all of you for being here. If anybody wants to speak, yes.
Congrats, Anirudh. This is my first time watching you live, and I'm mesmerized by your performance. In this age, it's so hard to keep your focus and even have the attention span. Even as an adult, I get so used to become lazy with a phone. Even to do simple calculations, instead of using my brain, I reach out to your phone. You have taught me how much powerful our brains are, and if we use it right for the rightful things, we can make wonders. Thank you for opening my eyes and other kids and encouraging everyone.